हरि ओम ओम गणानां त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पदानश्चन्वन्नोदिभिः सीदसादनम् ओम श्री महागणपतये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्य पर्यन्ता वन्दे श्री गुरुपरम्पराम्। ओम श्री शंकराचार्य स्वामिने नमः। ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावतीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम।
नमस्ते महोदय। श्रीलक्ष्मी भगिनी। श्रीलक्ष्मी भगिनी।
यस मैम। नमस्ते सर।
नमस्ते।
अर्जुन उवाच पश्यामि देवांस्तव देवदेहे सर्वांस्तथा भूतविशेषसङ्घान् ब्रह्माणमीशं कमलासनस्थं ऋषींश्च सर्वानुरगांश्च दिव्यान्।
अनुपमा भट्ट भगिनी।
अनेकबाहूदरवक्त्रनेत्रं पश्यामि त्वां सर्वतोऽनन्तरूपं नातन्न मध्यं न पुनस्तवादिं पश्यामि विश्वेश्वर विश्वरूप।
गुड।
ललिता भगिनी।
किरीटिनं गदिनं चक्रिणं च तेजोराशिं सर्वतो दीप्तिमन्तं पश्यामि त्वां दुर्निरीक्ष्यं समन्ताद् दीप्तानलार्कद्युतिमप्रमेयम्।
गुड।
लक्ष्मी बीवी भगिनी।
त्वमक्षरं परमौवेदितव्यं त्वमस्य विश्वस्य परन्निधानं त्वमव्ययः शाश्वतधर्मगोप्ता सनातनस्त्वं पुरुषो मतो मे।
गुड।
राजेश्वरी शिवशंकर भगिनी।
नमस्ते सर।
नमस्ते।
अनादिमध्यान्तमनन्तवीर्यम् अनन्तबाहुं शशिसूर्यनेत्रं पश्यामि त्वां दीप्तहुताशवक्त्रं स्वतेजसा विश्वमिदन्तपन्तम्।
गुड।
विजयलक्ष्मी भगिनी।
नमस्ते महोदय।
नमस्ते।
द्वया द्यावा पृथिव्योरिदमन्दरं हि व्याप्तं त्वयैकेन दिशश्च सर्वाः दृष्ट्वाद्भुतं रूपमुक्तं तदेवं लोकत्रयं प्रव्यथितं महात्मन्।
गुड।
शीला शिंदे भगिनी।
अमीहि त्वां सूरसङ्घा विशन्ति केचित् भीता प्राजलयो गृह्णन्ति स्वस्तीत्युक्त्वा महर्षि सिद्धसङ्घाः स्तुवन्ति त्वां स्तुतिभिः पुष्कलाभिः।
First line again.
अमीहि त्वां सूरसङ्घा विशन्ति
not Surasangha. Amihi tvam surasangha vishanti.
Yeah.
Not Sura. Okay.
Okay sir.
Yeah. Next.
श्रीमती भगिनी।
नमस्ते महोदय।
नमस्ते।
रुद्रादित्या वसवो ये च साध्याः विश्वे चौष्मपाश्च गन्धर्वयक्षासुरा गन्धर्वयक्षसुरसिद्धसङ्गाः
गन्धर्व यक्षासुर सिद्ध संगाः
गन्धर्वयक्षासुरसिद्धसङ्गाः वीक्षन्ते त्वां विस्मिताश्चैव सर्वे.
Good. Okay, we'll go to the new shloka for today.
साई लक्ष्मी भगिनी.
रूपं महत्ते बहुवक्त्र नेत्रम्
रूपं महत्ते बहुवक्त्र नेत्रम् रूपं महत्ते बहुवक्त्र नेत्रम्
महाबाहो बहुबाहुरूपादम्
महाबाहो बहुबाहुरुपादम् महाबाहो बहुबाहुरुपादम्
रूपं महत्ते बहुवक्त्र नेत्रम् महाबाहो बहुबाहुरूपादम्
रूपं महत्ते बहुवक्त्र नेत्रम् महाबाहो बहुबाहुरुपादम् रूपं महत्ते बहुवक्त्र नेत्रम् महाबाहो बहुबाहुरुपादम्.
Good. Next.
वीणा फानी श्री भगिनी.
बहुदरं बहुदंष्ट्राकरालम्
नमस्ते महोदय.
नमस्ते.
बहुदरं बहुदस् सर 1 सेकंड.
दंष्ट्राकरालम्
बहुदरं बहुदंष्ट्राकराळं बहुदरं बहुदंष्ट्राकराळं
दृष्ट्वा लोकाः प्रव्यथितास्तथाहम्
दृष्ट्वा लोकाः प्रव्यथितास्तथाहम् दृष्ट्वा लोकाः प्रव्यथितास्तदाहम्
बहुदरं बहुदंष्ट्राकरालं दृष्ट्वा लोकाः प्रव्यथितास्तथाहम्
बहुदरं बहुदंष्ट्राकराळं दृष्ट्वा लोकाः प्रव्यथितास्तथाहम् बहुदरं बहुदंष्ट्राकराळं दृष्ट्वा लोकाः प्रव्यथितास्तथाहम्.
Good. Next.
कृष्ण पावनी भगिनी.
रूपं महत्ते बहुवक्त्र नेत्रं महाबाहो बाहुरूपादम्
रूपं महत्ते बहुवक्त्र नेत्रम् महाबाहो बहुबाहुरुपादम् रूपं महत्ते बहुवक्त्र नेत्रम् महाबाहो बहुबाहुरुपादम्.
Okay. Next.
शरद चवन महोदय.
बहुदरं बहुदंष्ट्राकरालं दृष्ट्वा लोकाः प्रव्यथितास्तथाहम्
बहुदूरं बहुद्रष्टाकरालं दृष्ट्वां लोकां प्रव्यथितास्तथाहम् बहुदूरं बहुद्रष्टाकरालं दृष्ट्वा लोकां प्रव्यथितास्तथाहम्.
Sarajamaji, I would request you to chant it very slowly, looking at each akshara, because I heard Bahudaram as Bahuduram. You can even chant it slow. Bahudaram Bahudamstrakaralam. You can even look at each akshara and chant. We can go slowly because there's a mistake.
Shall I do it, sir?
Yeah, please
Shall
do
I
it
do it?
slowly. Yeah, look at each akshara and chant.
बहुदरं बहुद्रष्टाकरालं
Bahudamstrakaralam. Dam. The im is there at the top, no? Bahudaram Bahudamstrakaralam.
बहुदरं बहुद्रष्टां करालं
Damstra.
द्रष्ट्रा करालं
दम, दा ऊपर एक डॉट है ना, दम।
हाँ सर।
बहु
बहु
दंष्ट्रा करालम,
बहुद्रष्टां करालम,
नॉट दृष्टा, दंष्ट्रा।
दंष्ट्रा, ओ यस सर। बहुदूरम बहुदम दृष्टा करालम,
ओके, गो अहेड।
दृष्ट्वां लोकां प्रव्यथितास्तथाहम्।
ओके, नेक्स्ट।
श्रीलक्ष्मी भगिनी।
बहुदम
दंष्ट्रा करालम दृष्ट्वा लोकाः प्रव्यथितास्तथाहम्।
Yes, sir. Bahudharam bahudumshtra
दंष्ट्रा,
bahudamshtra दृष्ट्वा लोका प्रव्यथितास्तथाहम् बहुदरं बहुदंष्ट्राकरालं दृष्ट्वा लोका प्रव्यथितास्तथाहम्।
नेक्स्ट।
ललिता भगिनी।
रूपं महत्ते बहुवक्त्र नेत्रं महाबाहो बहुबाहुरुपादं बहुदरं बहुदंष्ट्राकरालं दृष्ट्वा लोकाः प्रव्यथितास्तथाहम्।
रूपं महत्ते बहुवक्त्रनेत्रं महाबाहो बहुबाहुरुपादं बहुदरं बहुदंष्ट्राकराळं दृष्ट्वा लोकाः प्रव्यथितास्तदाहम्।
Good. Next.
अनुपमा भट्ट भगिनी।
Full shloka slowly once.
रूपं महत्ते बहुवक्त्रनेत्रं महाबाहो बहुबाहुरुपादं बहुदरं बहुदंष्ट्राकरालं दृष्ट्वा लोकाः प्रव्यथितास्तथाहम्।
Good. Next.
वीणा फानिश्री भगिनी। वीणा फानिश्री भगिनी।
रूपं महत्ते बहुवक्त्रनेत्रं महाबाहो बहुबाहुरूपादं बहुबाहुरूपादं
uru bahubahurupadam.
रूपं महत्ते बहुवक्त्रनेत्रं महाबाहो बहुबाहुरपादं
Bahubahurupadam.
बहुबाहुरुपादं
Correct.
बहुबाहुरुपादं बहुदूरं
No,
बहुदंष्ट्राकराळं
not bahuduram. Bahuduram means very far away. Bahudaram. Udaram means what? Stomach. Bahu udaram means lot of stomachs. Bahu means lot of hand. Bahu uru means lot of thighs. Bahu pada means lot of foot. Mahabaho, Bahu Vaktram, lot of mouth. Bahu Netram, lot of eyes. So Bahu Udaram, not Duram. Udaram is stomach.
बहुदरं बहुदंष्ट्राकराळं
Okay.
दृष्ट्वा लोकाः प्रव्यथितास्तथाहम्.
Good. Next.
विजयलक्ष्मी भगिनी।
रूपं महत्ते बहुवक्त्रनेत्रं महाबाहो बहुबाहुरुपादं बहुबाहुरुपादं बहुदरं बहुदंष्ट्राकरालं दृष्ट्वा लोका प्रव्यथितास्तथाहम्.
Next.
कृष्ण पावनी भगिनी।
रूपं महत्ते बहुवक्त्रनेत्रं महाबाहो बहुबाहुरुपादं बहुदरं बहुदंष्ट्राकरालं दृष्ट्वा लोकाः प्रव्यथितास्तथाहम्.
Good. Next.
Sai Lakshmi Bhagini.
रूपं महत्ते बहुवक्त्रनेत्रं महाबाहो बहुबाहुरुपादं बहूदरं बहुदंष्ट्राकरालं दृष्ट्वा लोकाः प्रव्यथितास्तथाहम्.
Okay. So we'll go to the meaning of this. So Arjuna is still looking at the Vishwarupa as independent of himself. He's seeing everything in the cosmos except himself. So he is now further continuing to talk about Bhagavan. Rupam Mahatte. Mahatte means Mahat is huge. So the figure that he is seeing, the form that he is seeing is extremely huge. Rupam Mahat. Mahat Te. Your Rupam is extremely huge. Mahat Te Rupam. Your Rupam is extremely huge. Extremely huge means very difficult for conceiving it. You find huge thing very difficult to conceive and remember. Some of the kinds of quizzes, they'll put lot of figures and then they'll ask you to remember and then tell what are things that you saw. They'll have difficulties in even picking up 25% of what was there in the display of those kinds of things. So here he is seeing inconceivable size, huge size, immeasurable, inconceivable. So Bahu Rupam Te Rupam Mahat is huge. Then Bahu Vaktram. Vaktram we talked about his mouth. So see again and again Arjuna's eyes are going towards the mouth of Bhagavan. I'll tell you why mouth in a little while from now after discussing the entire shloka. So Bahu Vaktram. He has got a lot of mouths. Lot of mouths means he has got a human mouth, he has got a lion's mouth, he has got a whale's mouth, he has got a crocodile mouth, because the entire creation is belonging to him. So he is having so many mouths. So Bahu Vaktram, Bahu Netram, lot of eyes he has got. Then Mahabahu, he is telling that you are a person with a strong arms, Mahabahu. Bahu Bahu, Bahu means thighs. You have got lot of thighs, he is saying. Different types of thighs, he is saying. Bahu is hands. Different types of hands is again. Mahabahu, Bahu. Different types of arms he is saying. And then Uru. Uru is supposed to be thigh. He is seeing also lot of thighs. So Bahu, Uru, Bahu Padam, lot of feet. Then Bahu Udaram, lot of stomachs. If you have lot of mouths, lot of stomachs also will be there. So he is having so many stomachs, so many mouths also. Bahu Damshtra Karalam. He is also seeing lot of piercing, fiery mouth teeth. He's got lot of teeth. All the teeth are protruding and looks very, very gory. It's terrific. If you look at that way, it is very, very fierce kind of teeth that Arjuna is seeing. Drishtva, on seeing, lokaha, anybody, any loka, any person who is seeing that, pravyatitaha, they will get absolutely scared. Whoever sees this Rupam of Bhagavan, they will get scared. He says, they will get scared, and then he says, Tata aham. Like that, even I am getting scared. It is something like in the wedding and all, no? They'll say that, call the fellow, bring that sweet here or something. They'll say, he wants that, and then let me also get one. Similarly, he says that everything, people will feel afraid of you. Even I am Tata aham. Okay, now coming to Bahu Damshtra Karalam. That means that he has got lot of terrific teeth. Okay. Now, if you look at a human being, we just have 32 teeth. We have got four incisors on the top jaw and bottom jaw, and we have got 24 canine teeth. And then we have got molars, premolars and molars. All the animal kingdom also has similar kinds of teeth only. But in the case of a human teeth, the canine is very small. We are not incisors that we have in the front are used for biting the food. Okay. The canines are for tearing the food. Molars for chewing and then masticating the food before we eat. So these are the functions of the teeth that we normally have. Canines are primarily for tearing a kind of a food. And human beings, we have got a very small canine. Canines do not really protrude. Even when we smile also, the canine teeth that is there after the incisors, it will not be that big. So you have got 1, 2, 3, 4. It is also called the eye teeth because it is just below the eyes, the short canines. Whereas animals have got, if you look at the dog has got say 40, 42 teeth. And the canines are pretty strong. It has long, if somebody has opened up dog, they'll find that the canine is big. Our canine is hardly 1 centimeter in length. Dog's canine is around 3 centimeters in length. And then when you start looking at a lion has got say 30 teeth, or so lion and tigers have got 30 teeth. The canine is around 7.58 centimeters. It's as long as this. Such a huge canine teeth they have. So the bigger the canine teeth, they have to really tear into the food. Human beings, we are supposed to have sattvic food, which is already very well cooked. We don't have to tear into the food. But these animals, which are going to be feasting on other things as predators, they have got to tear into the food and eat. So when you look at a lion or a tiger showing its teeth, even a house dog, when an Alsatian dog opens its mouth and shows its canine, it's very fearsome. It's not easy. It looks terrific. So Bhagavan being the Swarupa of all the creator of everything in the world, he is seeing different kinds of teeth. Okay. So what is that making? It is making him absolutely scared, fiery teeth he is seeing. And then he is also seeing lot of stomachs, Bahu Udaram, Bahu Bahu, lot of hands, Bahu Padam, Bahu Guru. So he is seeing multiple things of different kinds of body components, and he sees that, and by looking at the Rupam, he is having a kind of a fear. So that is what is now having, because Arjuna is still not able to understand that he is something different than that of the Bhagavan. Okay, so in the other thing that we need to understand is that Arjuna has been given that kind of a Divya Chakshu. Divya Chakshu is that the eyes which is capable of seeing this form of Bhagavan. So he is able to see that he is still using it as a Divya Chakshu, and he is not able to understand everything and understand that he is also not part of that, which means that he does not have the jnana. He is not seeing that Bhagavan with the jnana. He is having a lack of maturity at this point in time, that he is not able to see Bhagavan with the jnana chakshu. He is just looking at the way we go to a temple and look at Swami, That is the way. We just have absolutely no understanding of what we are looking at. We have that normal chakshu. Divya chakshu, at least he is able to see a cosmic form of Bhagavan, but he is not able to relate that cosmic form to Bhagavan, to himself also. That is the jnana. Jnana is Bhagavan's Atma, my Atma say, that he has not still been able to look at. But one thing that has happened in this thing is that because he is seeing the entire creation as a part of Bhagavan, he has now got the understanding that Bhagavan is the creator. That understanding that he has got now by looking at the Vishwarupa of the Bhagavan. Okay. Now, after looking at this kind of form, he has got totally frightened. And then he also wants to have a peace. When you look at some kind of a thing like this, you get frightened. So Arjuna is also equally frightened of looking at this form of Bhagavan. And normally the tendency is only to look at things which are scary to us. When you have a lot of things, our mind and our eyes and our sensory things will always go to things which are going to scare us more and more than looking at those things that will not scare us. Even when you sleep in the night, you'll only think of those things that is going to be troubling you in your life, rather than looking at all the good thing that has happened. That is the normal tendency of human beings who are immature. So that is what is Arjuna now looking at in terms of the Vishwarupa of Bhagavan. Okay. Now next sloka.
Lakshmi Bibi Bhagini.
Navasprusham deeptamanekavarnam.
नभस्पृशं दीप्तमनेकवर्णं नभस्पृशं दीप्तमनेकवर्णं
Vyātānanam deeptavishalanetram.
व्याताननं दीप्तविशालनेत्रं व्याताननं दीप्तविशालनेत्रं
Navasprusham deeptamanekavarnam. Vyātānanam deeptavishalanetram.
नभस्पृशं दीप्तमनेकवर्णं व्याताननं दीप्तविशालनेत्रं नभस्पृशं दीप्तमनेकवर्णं व्याताननं दीप्तविशालनेत्रं.
Next.
Sheila Shinde Bhagini.
Drishtva hi tvam pravyatitantaratma.
दृष्ट्वा हि त्वां प्रव्यतितान्तरात्मा दृष्ट्वा हि त्वां प्रव्यथितान्तरात्मा
धृतिर्न विन्दामि शमं च विष्णो
धृतीन विन्दामि शमश्च धृतीन विन्दामि शमश्च विष्णो धृतीन विन्दामि शमश्च विष्णो
दृष्ट्वा हि त्वां प्रव्यथितान्तरात्मा धृतिर्न विन्दामि शमं च विष्णो
दृष्ट्वा हि त्वां प्रव्यथितान्तरात्मा धृतिं न विन्दामि शमं च विष्णो दृष्ट्वा हि त्वां प्रव्यथितान्तरात्मा धृतिं न विन्दामि शमं च विष्णो.
Good. Next.
श्रीमती भगिनी
नभस्पृशं दीप्तमनेकवर्णं व्याताननं दीप्तविशालनेत्रम्
नमस्पृशं नभस्पृशं दीप्तमनेकवर्णं व्याताननं दीप्तविशालनेत्रं नभस्पृशं दीप्तमनेकवर्णं व्याताननं दीप्तविशालनेत्रम्.
Good. Next.
राजेश्वरी शिवशंकर भगिनी
दृष्ट्वा हि त्वां प्रव्यथितान्तरात्मा धृतिर्न विन्दामि शमं च विष्णो
दृष्ट्वा हि त्वां प्रव्यथितान्तरात्मा धृतिर्न विन्दामि शमं च विष्णो दृष्ट्वा हि त्वां प्रव्यथितान्तरात्मा धृतिर्न विन्दामि शमं च विष्णो.
Good. Next.
गुरुमूर्ति महोदय
नभस्पृशं दीप्तमनेकवर्णं व्याताननं दीप्तविशालनेत्रं दृष्ट्वा हि त्वां प्रव्यथितान्तरात्मा धृतिर्न विन्दामि शमं च विष्णो
नभस्पृशन्न दीप्तमनेकवर्णं व्याताननं दीप्तविशालनेत्रं दृष्ट्वा हि त्वां प्रव्यथितान्तरात्मा धृतिर्न विन्दामि शमं च विष्णो.
Good. Next.
अनुपमा भट्ट भगिनी
Full shloka slowly once.
नभस्पृशं दीप्तमनेकवर्णं व्याताननं दीप्तविशालनेत्रं दृष्ट्वा हि त्वां प्रव्यथितान्तरात्मा धृतिं न विन्दामि शमं च विष्णो.
First line again.
नभस्पृशं दीप्तमनेकवर्णं व्याताननं दीप्तविशालनेत्रं दृष्ट्वा हि त्वां प्रव्यथितान्तरात्मा धृतिं न विन्दामि शमं च विष्णो.
Good. Next.
श्रीलक्ष्मी भगिनी
Yes, sir. Full shloka, sir.
Full shloka, yes.
नभस्पृशं दीप्तमनेकवर्णं व्यात्ताननं दीप्तविशालनेत्रं दृष्ट्वा हि त्वां प्रव्यथितान्तरात्मा धृतिर्न विन्दामि शमं च विष्णो.
Good. Next.
श्रीमती भगिनी श्रीमती भगिनी
Yes, Madhu. Not able to unmute. Full sloka, Madhu.
Yeah.
Namasprishan
No. Naba. Not Nama. Many of you chanted Nama. Nabha means Akasha, space is Nabha. Nabha, not Nama. Nabhasprusham. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Nabhasprishan deeptamanekavarnam व्याताननं दीप्तविशालनेत्रं दृष्ट्वा हि त्वां प्रव्यतितान्तरात्मा धृतिं न विन्दामि शमं च विष्णो. Can I repeat one more time, sir?
Yeah, you can. No, once is sufficient. Thank you.
Okay.
Next.
Sharat Chavan Mahodaya.
Mahoday. Full shloka, sir.
Yeah.
Nabha sprusham diptamanekavarnam Vyatatmanam dipta vishalanetram दृष्ट्वा हि त्वां प्रव्यथितान्तरात्मा धृतिं न विन्दामि शमं च विष्णो.
Second line only. Once. Only second line.
Which व्यात्तातनं दीप्त विशाल नेत्रम. व्यात्ताननं दीप्त विशाल नेत्रम.
Okay. Good. Next.
Vijayalakshmi.
नभस्पृशन् दीप्तमनेकवर्णं व्यात्ताननं दीप्तविशालनेत्रं दृष्ट्वा हि त्वां
Pravyatita antaratma. Pravyatita antaratma. Antaratma is mind. Pravyatita means fear. Pravyatita antaratma means fearing in the mind. Inside fear. Fearing inside. Pravyatita antaratma. Antaratma pravyatita. Pravyatita antaratma. Okay?
दृष्ट्वा हि त्वां प्रव्यथितान्तरात्मा धृतिं न विन्दामि शमं च विष्णो.
Next.
Lalita Bhagini.
स्पृशं दीप्तमनेकवर्णं व्यात्ताननं दीप्तविशालनेत्रं दृष्ट्वा हि त्वां प्रव्यथितान्तरात्मा धृतिं न विन्दामि शमं च विष्णो.
Good. One more person.
Veena Fanishri Bhagini.
नभस्पृशं दीप्तमनेकवर्णं व्यात्ताननं दीप्तविशालनेत्रं दृष्ट्वा हि त्वां प्रव्यथितान्तरात्मा धृतिं न विन्दामि शमं च विष्णो.
Okay, good. So we'll go to the meaning of that. Now he is looking at the Vishwarupa of Bhagavan and he is continuing his own fear that he is. If you look at that way, I think whatever he's talking is all primarily the fear that he has got on looking at Vishwarupa. He's telling Nabhas. One more thing we have to understand is that in the last thing, he says, Dutimda Vindami Shamam Cha Vishnu. He is now calling Bhagavan as Vishnu. All these while he said Madhava, Keshava, Madhusudana, all those things, Krishna. Now he is after seeing the Vishwarupa and understanding that everything is in Bhagavan's Rupam, then he has understood that Bhagavan is the creator, Bhagavan is the thing where everything is sustained. So he now addresses him as Vishnu. So that is change that has already come into Arjuna now. See, last one is Shamamcha Vishnu. He is addressing now as Vishnu. That is one thing to be noted. So how is that? When he is looking at the Vishwarupa, Navas Prusham, the Vishwarupa is so high. Rupam Mahatte is very huge and it is also touching the sky. So Navas Prushams. Nava is sky. It is touching the sky. Sky means whatever is that he can see as a sky is sky, because beyond he is not able to see. So whatever his eyes is capable of, the Divya Chakshu is capable of seeing, he is seeing Bhagavan only. Navas Prusham. Then what is he telling? Deepta Aneka Varnam. Deepta means effulgent, very shining. Deepta Aneka Varnam. Aneka Varnam is different colors, but now we can also look at it from the perspective of different forms. There are different forms of things that is existent in the Vishwarupa of Bhagavan. Okay, so Varnam can also be classified as a color, or it can also be classified as a form of it can also be called as a, in this particular case, it is different types of forms. Effulgent forms are there in him. Maybe there are a lot of stars and twinkling small moons of different uh, planets are all visible to him. So, Deepta Maneka Varnam. Then next is again he is coming back. Vyata Nanam. Ananam means mouth. Vyata means open. He is able to see the open mouth of Bhagavan. If you want to see the open mouth, you can even think of crocodile or hippopotamus. Even they open their mouth, is pretty huge. Even lion, when it opens his mouth, is pretty huge. So he is now looking at Vyata Ananam, completely opened up mouth of Bhagavan. Look at when a crocodile opens his mouth, it opens by almost 90 degrees like this. Okay. And if you talk about crocodile, crocodiles have got almost 80 to 90 teeth, and they have got a capability of replenishing their teeth every 20 months. In the life cycle, they have 40 times the teeth grows for crocodiles. So look at how scary it is. If you look at a shark, shark has got almost 300 teeth. But why I am telling all these things is that when it is open mouth, it is just not Bhagavan's mouth like a human mouth. He is opening like anything of his creation. A shark has got around 300 teeth with 10 different rows of teeth. You look at how scary it will be when your shark opens its mouth. And the shark also, if you look at the top teeth, which are all pointed, they have got nice hacksaw blade like they give. Every teeth will have multiple hacksaw blade. One lung, once it comes into your flesh, it can just rip it up. So that is the kind of Yata Anana means he is seeing such a kind of deadly mouth. Okay. Then Deepta Vishala Netram. Effulgent, beautiful, broad eyes. Eyes, when the eyes are going to be staring at you, like, when the eyes are fully open, how does it look? No, when you normally open your eyes, fine. When the eyes are going to be opened up, Vishalam, then it is always going to be sometimes scary also. Deepta, and again it's powerful, effulgent eyes. Deepta Vishala Netram. Drishtva, on seeing that, Tvam, after seeing you in these particular things, Pravyatita, I am shaken up, I am absolutely fearing. Pravyatita, where? Not only in his, he says, Antaratma, my mind, there's a fear in my heart. He say, I got an inner fear. We say that, no? So he is having that kind of fear. He's got tremendous fear in him on looking at it. Then he said, Dhrutyam na vindami. I am not able to, Dhruti means courage, determination. Dhrutyam na vindami. I am not able to get courage to look at you. Shamam cha Vishnu. Shamam means peace. I am not able to get peace also. On looking at this Swarupam of Bhagavan, he is not able to either get peace or he is able to have the courage to look at this kind of a huge thing. So again, we have to understand that Arjuna is looking at Bhagavan as independent of him. Vidiyate bhayam bhavati. Anything that is other than you can always create fear. Arjuna has still not got the jnana chakshu to understand that Bhagavan, I am also a part of Bhagavan. Once that I am also a part of that comes in, the fear will go away. One. The other important thing that we need to understand is that you have to accept dualities in life, opposites in life. If there is going to be a birth, there will be death. If there is going to be young age, there will be old age. If there's going to be health, there's going to be death. If there's going to be so anything, if there's going to be light, there's going to be darkness. So we have to accept that dualities are a part of life. When you look at Bhagavan's Swarupam, you are able to see both. Creation is happening at one place, destruction is happening at another place. You are looking at the creation and then you are happy in the Bhagavan. Look at destruction, you are not able to accept. So you are not able to accept dualities. Once you don't look at the opposites and accept them as good, then you will be in deep trouble. That is what Arjuna is currently in. So one of the most important teachings is that when you say birth is a Mangalam, we have to have the maturity to understand death also is Mangalam, because it's only a passage of time. What happens in incidents in life, it's incident across the time frame. Birth is Mangalam, death is Mangalam, health is Mangalam, disease is Mangalam, young age is Mangalam, old age is Gangalam. Freshness is Mangalam, decay is Mangalam. We have to have that attitude, and that is the kind of maturity that people have to have, because Kala, time can consume everything. In fact, in next Shloka is going to talk about that. Bhagavan's mouth is Kala. Kala means time. It is symbolic of time. Kala can consume anything, right? Time can consume anything. So Bhagavan can devour anything. Anything can be eaten up. So you have to understand that in time, everything will get consumed. That's the reason why they say it's Kala Agni. Like Agni can consume everything. Time also can consume everything, including Agni. I may have a fire here. So sometime that Agni is also gone, consumed. So Kala Agni means everything can be consumed by time. Nothing can escape time except Brahman, which is Kalatita, beyond time. One. Second thing we have to understand is that whatever is being seen as Vishwarupam is a fast forward and reverse also. You can see a lot of things happening fast forward. Like if you start playing YouTube video, instead of 1x speed, you play at 3x speed, everything will go very fast. So you'll find creation happening very fast, destruction happening very fast, people dying very fast, everything you see. Okay. So now whatever Arjuna is seeing is everything in a fast forward, high speed mode, which is being there, and he is not able to accept that. Okay. So now we have to understand that we have to accept. Maturity is required in terms of accepting that opposites are extremely important to understand. And if you don't understand these opposites, what happens is that we appreciate Bhagavan when he's a creator. We appreciate Bhagavan when he's a sustainer. And when something bad happens to us, we start cursing him. God did not help me. God had done this to me. No, you don't appreciate that. So what happens is that it is not that God is cruel. It is our immaturity in understanding the principle of Bhagavan. It is not that the God is cruel. It is our own immaturity in understanding the principle of Bhagavan. So Vishwarupa frame, Vishwarupa is fear only for people who have got immaturity, who have got ignorance, who have got ahankara, who have got mamakara. If these things are there, Vishwarupa or dualities or opposites in life will always cause fear. So this is one of the biggest understanding that we need to have, that you will see dualities. If you don't, opposites, if you are not able to accept opposites, it is going to be fearful. You have to understand the reality is that they will be there and they're all a part of Bhagavan, they're all a part of Vishwarupa. If you have that understanding, and I am also a part of Vishwarupa, then fear will not be there. It becomes abhayam. Otherwise, it is only bhayam bhavati. Okay. So this is what. So Navasprusham Deepta Maneka Varnam Vyatanam Deepta Vishala Netram Drishtva Hitvam Pravyatitantaratma Vrityumna Vindami Shamancha Vishnu. Here he is addressing him as Vishnu. So now what is happening? Everything is happening in a fast forward mode. And mouth of Bhagavan, again and again, Arjuna is seeing. In the 19th Shloka, he says Hutasha Vaktram. Okay. Mouth which is blazing fire. That's what we talked about yesterday. Hutasha Vaktram. Now today is a Bahu Vaktram. Now he is a Yata Nanam. Ananam is also mouth. We have open mouth. So he is only continuously seeing mouth. Mouth is a representation of Kala. Kala is also a representation of destruction. Kala is also a representation of death. Okay, so he is seeing again and again, a lot of things are there, but his eyesight is only going to the place where all these things are happening. Okay, so he is seeing Bhagavan's mouth and is getting really concerned, really worried. Next.
Rajeshwari Shivshankar Bhagini.
Damshrakaralani cha te mukhani.
Damshtrakaralani cha te mukhani. Damshtrakaralani cha te mukhani.
Dristvaiva kala nala sannibhani.
Dristvaiva kala nala sannibhani. Dristvaiva kala nala sannibhani.
Damshrakaralani cha te mukhani. Dristvaiva kala nala sannibhani.
Dramshtra karalani cha te mukhani. दृष्ट्वैव कालानलसन्निभानि दंष्ट्राकरालानि च ते मुखानि दृष्ट्वैव कालानलसन्निभानि.
Good. Next.
श्रीमती भगिनी.
दिशो न जाने न लभे च शर्म.
दिशो न जाने न लभे च शर्म. दिशो न जाने न लभे च शर्म.
प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास.
प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास. प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास.
दिशो न जाने न लभे च शर्म. प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास.
दिशो न जाने न लभे च शर्म. प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास. दिशो न जाने न लभे च शर्म. प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास.
Good. Next.
विजयलक्ष्मी भगिनी.
दंष्ट्राकरालानि च ते मुखानि दृष्ट्वैव कालानलसन्निभानि.
दंष्ट्राकरालानि च ते मुखानि दृष्ट्वैव कालानलसन्निभानि दंष्ट्राकरालानि च ते मुखानि दृष्ट्वा वैव कालानलसन्निभानि दृष्ट्वैव कालानलसन्निभानि.
Next.
शीला शिंदे भगिनी.
दिशो न जाने न लभे च शर्म. प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास.
दिशो न जाने न लभे च शर्म. प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास. दिशो न जाने न लभे च शर्म. प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास.
Next.
गुरुमूर्ति महोदय.
दंष्ट्राकरालानि च ते मुखानि दृष्ट्वैव कालानलसन्निभानि. दिशो न जाने न लभे च शर्म. प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास.
दंष्ट्राकरालानि च ते मुखानि दृष्ट्वैव कालानलसन्निभानि दृष्ट्वैव कालानलसन्निभानि दिशो न जाने न लभे च शर्म. प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास.
Good. Next.
श्रीलक्ष्मी भगिनी.
Full Shloka.
श्रीलक्ष्मी भगिनी. अनुपमा भट्ट भगिनी.
Yes, madam. Full shloka, sir.
Yeah.
दृष्ट्वा करालानि च ते मुखानि दृष्ट्वैव कालानलसन्निभानि दिशो न जाने न लभे च शर्म. प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास.
Good. Next.
अनुपमा भट्ट भगिनी.
संष्ट्राकरालानि च ते मुखानि दृष्ट्वैव कालानलसन्निभानि दिशो न जाने न लभे च शर्म. प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास.
Good. Next.
शीला शिंदे भगिनी.
दंष्ट्राकरालानि च ते मुखानि दृष्ट्वैव कालानलसन्निभानि दिशो न जाने न लभे च शर्म. प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास.
Good. Next.
कृष्ण पावनी भगिनी.
दंष्ट्राकराळानि च ते मुखानि दृष्ट्वैव कालानलसन्निभानि दिशो न जाने न लभे च शर्मा प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास.
Good. One more person.
Lakshmi Bibi Bhagini.
दंष्ट्राकरालानि च ते मुखानि दृष्ट्वैव कालानलसन्निभानि दिशो न जाने न लभे च शर्मा प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास.
Good. So we'll continue with this. He says, Damsha te mukhani, in your mouth, Damsha karalani drishtva eva. After seeing the fierce, huge canine teeth, the canine teeth are primarily for tearing the flesh. So after seeing those kinds of teeth, Damsha karalani te mukhani drishtva, after seeing that, it is eva, it looks like what? Kala Anala Sannibani. Kala means time. Anala means fire. Sannibani means dissolution. What is that? Kala, as I think we were talking about in the earlier Shloka also, time is a great, great destroyer of things. Time will devour anything. Time will consume everything. Like the way Agni consume everything. Ka iva, the Drishtva, iva means like Kala Anala Sannibani. Like the way fire is able to consume everything, dissolve everything, or dissolution everything in fire. Time is also a one which will be able to devour everything and consume. So after looking at your face, and with the face, after looking at the fierce, terrible teeth, I am able to understand that your mouth is nothing, but it is a Kala Anala Sannibani. It's like a time. It's a time which is a death that you are having. So when you look at that way, Kala, when you look at Kala, Kala is not bad. Because in time, creation takes place. We are all very happy when a child is born. We are all very happy when something new comes. Creation takes place in time. We are very happy about it. Creation done in the time only, everything is sustained. Everything we are all living now in time. We are sustained by the Bhagavan in this time. So we are also very happy about this. Then in time only, the death also takes place. There we are not able to accept also. So though it is the same time as the creation, same time, that is time at creation, is the play of time at creation. Again, time during sustenance, time during death. So time during creation, we call it Brahma. Time during sustenance, we call it Vishnu. Time during dissolution, we call it as Rudra, and we are not able to accept that. Okay. So he says that by looking at your mouth, everything is getting consumed into that, like the way the fire of time consumes everything. Okay, he's going to talk about that in the subsequent slokas also. In fact, Kala is primarily talked about as death. In fact, Tamil also, some other languages also, for Yamadeva, they call it Kalan. Kalan means he is a person who is going to come and give a end to the existence of this mortal body in life. So Kala means that's only because this is the way it is to be understood. Kalan means is time. Time is the great destroyer of everything. And he is comparing that to the mouth of the Bhagavan. Even I do not know, some of you might have heard Rudram chanting. After the first Anuvaka, we have Namaste Yastu Bhagavan Vishveshwaraya Mahadevagat Prayam Bhagagat Tripurantakagat Trigakni Kalaya Kalakni Rudraya Nilakantaya Mrityunjayaya Sarveshwaraya Sadashivaya Shivan Mahadevaya Namaha. There we say Kalakni Rudraya Nilakantaya. That Kalakni Rudra is supposed to be the person who is managing the end of everybody. That is what is that? Srishti, Sthiti, Samharam. Samharam is responsible. So Kala Rudraya Nilakantaya Mrityunjayaya Sarveshwaraya Sadashivaya Shivan Mahadevaya Namaha. That's what we say. So that is a Kala Agni. Kala Anala means Agni. Anala is Agni. Anala means that alam. If you in Sanskrit, there's one. Some of you when you Sanskrit, alam means enough. Analam means not enough. So when you say not enough, means that I can continue to consume anything. That is the reason why it has become anala. Anala means never enough. Fire can never say enough for me. The more you give, the more it will consume. So kala nala sandivani. And then he is looking at his mouth as a kala anala sandivani. And then by looking at his form, so when you look at how do you, supposing you are going to a new place, okay, then how do you know which direction you are? You look at the sun. Oh, sun is rising here. No, so this is east. Sun is setting here. This is west. That's the way you understand. Now in front of you, you got only this entire thing is covered from the sky to anywhere you see is only Bhagavan. Then what is which is east, which is west, which is north, which is south? You don't know anything. So Dishona Jane, I don't know what is the direction, which direction I am seeing. Anywhere I see it's only you. Only when I see sun rising in the morning, I know it is east. But here looking at the Vishwarupam, I do not know which is the direction. Dishona Jane, Nalabecha Sharma, I am not able to get peace. I am absolutely out of peace by looking at it. Again, we have to understand that he is thinking that he is different from Bhagavan. So he is not having peace. Prasida Devesha, oh please Bhagavane, he is praying to him now. I want to have peace. Prasida Bhagavane, Prasida means please grace me. Devesha, Isha, that is God of all the Devas, Jagannivasa. Now you look at the other word he's doing for addressing Bhagavan. He's not looking talking as he's not addressing as Krishna or Govinda. Jagannivasa, Jagat Nivasa. The entire universe is in his Nivasam. So Jagat Nivasa, Jagan Nivasa. So he's slowly changing. He's able to understand that Bhagavan is the creator, Bhagavan is a sustainer, Bhagavan is a destroyer. But I am Advitiyam, sorry, I am different than Bhagavan. That is, still he is continuing with that. So that is what is this shloka. So Damsha Karala Nichate Mukhani Dristvaiva Kala Nala Sannibhani Disho Najane Nala Becha Sharma Prasida Devesha Jagannivasa. Maybe we'll take one more shloka.
Rajeshwari Shivashankar Bhagini.
Yes, sir.
Amechatvan Dhritarashtrasya putraha.
Amechatvam Dhritarashtrasya putraha. Amechatvam Dhritarashtrasya putraha.
Sarve sahaivavanipala sangaihi.
Sarve sahaivavanipala sangaihi. Sarve sahaivavanipala sangaihi.
Amichatvan dhritarashtrasya putraha. Sarve sahaivavanipala sangaihi.
Amichatvam Dhritarashtrasya putraha sarve sahaivavanipala sanghaihi. Amichatvam Dhritarashtrasya putraha sarve sahaivavanipala sanghaihi.
Good. Next.
Sai Lakshmi Bhagini.
Bhishmo Dronas Suta Putrastatasau.
भीष्मो द्रोणः सूर्यपुत्रास्तदासौ भीष्मो द्रोणः सूतपुत्रास्तदासौ
सहास्मदीयैरपि योधमुख्यैः.
साहास्मदीयैरपि योधमुख्यैः साहास्मदीयैरपि योधमुख्यैः
भीष्मो द्रोणः सूतपुत्रस्तथासौ सहास्मदीयैरपि योधमुख्यैः.
भीष्मो द्रोणः सूतपुत्रस्तदासौ साहास्मदीयैरपि योधमुख्यैः भीष्मो द्रोणः सूतपुत्रस्तदासौ साहास्मदीयैरपि योधमुख्यैः.
Good. Next.
Vijayalakshmi Bhagini.
Amichatvan dhritarashtrasya putraha sarve sahaivavanipala sangaihi.
अमीचत्वान् धृतराष्ट्रस्य पुत्राः सर्वे सहैवावनिपालसङ्घैः अमीचत्वान् धृतराष्ट्रस्य पुत्राः सर्वे सहैवावनिपालसङ्घैः.
Good. Next.
Krishna Pavani Bhagini.
Bhishmo Drona Suta Putrastathaso Sahasmadhiyai Yoda Mukyaihi.
भीष्मो द्रोणसूतपुत्रस्तथासौ सहास्मदीयैरपि योधमुख्यैः भीष्मो द्रोणसूतपुत्रस्तथासौ सहास्मदीयैरपि योधमुख्यैः.
Good. Next.
श्रीमती भगिनी.
अमी च त्वां धृतराष्ट्रस्य पुत्राः सर्वे सहैवावनिपालसङ्गैः भीष्मो द्रोणः सूतपुत्रस्तथासौ सहास्मदीयैरपि योधमुख्यैः.
अमी च त्वां धृतराष्ट्रस्य पुत्राः सर्वे सहैवावनिपालसङ्गैः भीष्मो द्रोणः सूतपुत्रस्तथासौ सहास्मदीयैरपि योधमुख्यैः.
Okay, we'll have one more person chanting this.
ललिता भगिनी.
Full shloka.
Yes, sir. अमी च त्वां धृतराष्ट्रस्य पुत्राः सर्वे सहैवावनिपालसङ्घैः भीष्मो द्रोणः सूतपुत्रस्तथासौ सहास्मदीयैरपि योधमुख्यैः.
Okay, I'll take the meaning of this, and tomorrow we'll further do some more chanting of the shloka and discuss also further on this. So now, what happens when you keep the door open? What do you have? What is the expectation out of that? You want people to come in, right? When you keep the door open. So now, what has Bhagavan done in the previous shloka? Vyata ananam. He has kept his mouth open. When he has kept his mouth open, that means what? Everything is going to get into him, right? Who is all going to get into him? Dhritarashtrasya putraha. He is now able to see the future, right? What is going to happen at the end of the war. Arjuna also had a question at the time of beginning of the war. What will happen? What is the result of this war? Everything he was asking. Who is going to die? What will happen? All those kinds of doubt he had in the first chapter. No, he is able to see Dhritarashtrasya putraha. He is able to see all the children of Dhritarashtra getting into this mouth. Sarve, all of them. Sahayeva Avanipala Sangaihi. In the same way, Avanipala, Avani means the entire world. Okay. But Avani means also the kingdoms, different kingdoms. Pala Sangai means the different kings of different kingdom. Avanipala means those who are rulers of the land. Avani means, you can also take it as a land. Avanipala, Pala means protecting. Sangai means group. Group of kings who are on both the sides of the armies fighting in this particular battlefield is also seen entering Bhagavan. Dhritarashtrasya putraha sahayeva avanipana sangai. Even those people who are supposed to be protecting the thing and who are a part of this war, they are entering him. Who else is entering? Bhishma. Bhishma is also entering into the mouth of Bhagavan. Drona is also entering. Sutaputraha means the son of charioteer, that is Karna. Karna is also entering. Saha Asmadiyayirapi. Similarly, not only those people, Asmadi, even people belonging to our own camp, everybody is Yoda Mukhyehi, important people. Who are the important people in Pandava camp? It is Virata is there, Jimna is there, and all the Draupadi's five sons are there, and then Abhimanyu is there. So all the people they is able to see entering into that. We'll see what is all happening in the next class. Okay, so he is now look at Tvam. The Tvam will come towards the end. So Dhritarashtrasya putraha, Avanipala Sangaihi, Bhishmaha, Dronaha, Sutaputraha, that is Karna, Asmadiyayiravi, that is our own people also, Yoda Mukhya, important warriors like Drupada, Drishtadyumna, and Abhimanyu, all of them are getting into the mouth of Bhagavan. Yata Ananam. Okay, we'll continue it in tomorrow's class. Rupam Mahatte Bahuvaktra Netram Mahabaho Bahubahu Rupadam बहूदरं बहुदंष्ट्राकरालं दृष्ट्वा लोकाः प्रव्यथितास्तथाहं नभस्पृशं दीप्तमनेकवर्णं व्यात्ताननं दीप्तविशालनेत्रं दृष्ट्वा हि त्वां प्रव्यथितान्तरात्मा धृतिर्न विन्दामि शमं च विष्णो दंशाकरालिन च ते मुखानि दृष्ट्वैव काला नलसन्निभानि दिशो न जाने न लभे च शर्म प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास अमी च त्वां धृतराष्ट्रस्य पुत्राः सर्वे सहैवावनिपालसङ्गैः भीष्मो द्रोणसूतपुत्रस्तथासौ सहास्मदीयैरपि योधमुख्यैः ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति 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 हरिः ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम